Dumelang Bagolo. Welcome to my channel. It's such a pleasure to have you here. If you haven't, please do check out the video that I posted last week about the sobriety chat. Much needed conversation. Much needed conversation. Just in terms of how I got to the point of saying that I am going to go on the sobriety journey. Thank you for all of the love, much appreciated. Thanks to everybody that gave me some feedback as well. So today's conversation, I'm trying to approach with much love and much gentleness, but a sternness that is needed as well. I don't know if I'm making sense, but gentleness with a bit of sternness. Basically this whole conversation that I wanted to put together was just so we can have real and honest conversations. So last week I was talking about sobriety, and when I woke up yesterday, which is when I was supposed to shoot this video, hey man, I just felt led that what I was going to talk about, which was celibacy, didn't make sense without me addressing this huge elephant in the room. And there's a huge elephant in the room because it's become so normalized in our street culture, in the streets. Funny. It's become so normalized that women sell themselves. And it's so sad because when Jackie spoke about it, a lot of people, and I was in a lot of spaces where people were saying she's like, she's being dramatic, she's lying. Guys, like, there's a lot we don't know that happens behind the scenes when it comes to the streets and the culture that comes with it. So in light of what I'm going to say, I need to say this first. Firstly, if you are Musadi, a woman, and you have chosen to live this lifestyle, then this video isn't for you. You made the choice. This is you who wants to live like this, and that's fine. But this video, with the utmost respect, is for the women who don't know what they're getting themselves into. So I just want to address that first. So if you're going to watch this video, I need you to watch it with just that in mind, that if this is your lifestyle choice, then sure, go ahead, keep living the way you want to live. It's your choice, 100%. This video is for ladies who don't know what they're signing themselves up for and who don't really want to be a part of that type of culture. So we're going to be talking about the streets. We're going to be talking about we're going to be talking about the streets and prostitution. So let me start off this video this way. Firstly, we are spirits. We are spirits in human form. We are born with a soul, with a mind, with emotions. We are spirit before we are human. We're just spirits having a human experience. So that's something to keep in mind as well. A man buying you bottles of champagne and all of these expensive drinks in the club comes with a price. It's not just that. I'm going to limit it to this because I don't want to get too sensitive. But a man buying you mabotolo kutlapung, there's an exchange that's happening there. You're expected to do something after you've received those bottles. Now, hey man, this thing, baby girl, it's prostitution if you accept money for having sex with somebody after they've bought you mabotlolo kutlapung. It's prostitution if there is an exchange. Mahala is one thing I've realized, and as women we've normalized this thing of wanting to live a nice life and an upper life without having to work for it. The conversations that these men have with each other after they've bought you these bottles is that warekeha, you are buyable, you're sellable. Do you understand? So I just want to make it very, very clear, man. If that's not the life that you want to live, then this video is for you. It's okay to go get a job, ubereke, and use the mind that God gave you to make your money. It's okay to have to start from scratch. Fill out a CV, dude. Bereka ku Pick and Pay, bereka ku Spar, bereka anywhere if you need to start from scratch, but you don't need to sleep with men to make your money. You don't need to live this lifestyle for a quick buck or for your gram to pop. You know, I know we all want to live a life that looks, not even looks, that is glamorous. We all want to have the nice things in life, and that's okay, but just don't let it come at the expense of selling yourself. Don't let it come at the expense of selling your soul to have those things. And the only way I can just put this is just by giving an example. Like I said, this channel is going to be very vulnerable. I'm going to be very open about the things that have happened. I thank God that I've never been in a position where I've had to sleep with a man for money. But I've been in situations that are very, very compromising. Very, very compromising. After the club, you get into an H1 or a Viano because you still want vibes to continue. And just side note, you need to know when to leave. You need to know when to leave the room, the place, the situation. You just need to know when to leave. So because somebody bought you alcohol doesn't mean you have to go home with them. But in retrospect, they have every right to demand whatever they want because they just spent money on you. Do you understand what I'm saying? And that's the issue that I've come across in the streets, is that when these men start spending money on you, they think they own you. They think you belong to them. You don't have to put yourself through that. Don't go to the club usna chelete. That doesn't make sense. Don't go to the club if you don't have money. Sorry, I keep speaking Castano because naturally. But you don't have to go to the club if you don't have money. Stay at home. There's nothing wrong with staying home. Stay home, stay safe, boo. Like, there really is nothing wrong with staying at home and spending time with your family, the people that actually want you there, the people that care about you. And there's a lot that comes with this lifestyle that you just don't think of. Spiritually, the exchanges that happen. You're sleeping with someone, you don't know where they're from, you don't know what they did to get that money, and you're exchanging energies with these people, knowing absolutely nothing about them. What are you doing to yourself? What are you taking away from you? Do you understand? I've been in so many compromising situations where, like, girls are very comfortable to live with different men because of money. It really makes no sense. Don't sell yourself. Don't sell yourself. It's not worth it. You don't know what you're signing up for. You don't know what these people are doing to make that money. And most of the time, the women that say men are trash are talking about the trash men that they meet on the streets, which are married men who are using young women for entertainment, which are, I don't know, what do you call people? Pimps, right? You interact with pimps and you interact with married men, you interact with men who make their money from illicit trades, and then you say men are trash because the men you've interacted with are trash because of the lifestyle you're in. You're meeting men that are trash because your lifestyle get trash, and that doesn't make sense. So I just want us to just be honest when it comes to the street culture. Like, if you're living for busigo, if you're living for the nightlife, yes, do so. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. Live your best life, mamas. But I'm saying, let it not come at the expense of your soul. Let it not come at the expense of your integrity. Because as much as we'll have this conversation and we'll be like, yeah, you can do whatever you want with your body, you definitely can. But should you? Should you be sleeping with people you don't know? Should you be taking away from yourself to gain money? Should you be losing your self-respect for chelete? Should you be losing what makes you you because of these different souls that you're interacting with. Like I said, we're spirits. The spiritual exchange, the weight that you carry afterwards, it's just not worth it. Ask anybody who's a part of the streets, who's actually living for the street life, who's actually living like a prostitute, or who is a part of prostitution. To be blunt, do you sleep peacefully at night next to your Louis Vuitton that was bought for you by a man who you'll never see again because of the exchange that you're happy with? You're happy with getting materialistic things but losing yourself. There's no peace, Busihu. They're lying to you. So I just want us to be really honest. If you're going to go into it because you know and you still choose to, then that's your decision, mamas. That's good. Do your thing. But what I'm saying is, we need to, as women, stop lying to each other and make it seem like, no, it's just the streets, city girls are up, like, yeah. City girls are up most of the time is women sleeping with men for these bottles, women exchanging or selling other women who don't even know. Like, you'll go in a squad and there's always somebody who will act like they're always a part of this club life, but they actually selling you. They're selling you. It's not just you having a good time. They talk to their friends, they promoter friends, or they, what you call these? Yeah, sorry. They talk to these promoter friends of theirs and these pimps, and they organize girls for situations where married men will be chilling that are ready to spend money on you, so they can enjoy you for the night. But is it worth it, is my question. So yeah, man, that's pretty much it. I didn't want this conversation to be a long one again, but if you're gonna make the decision to live this life, let it be because you have all of the information. It's not just living your best life, it's prostitution. And it's okay to want to sugarcoat it. It's okay to try to make it look okay that a man is popping bottles for you, that, he's taking you on these outlandish lifestyle excursions, that your grandma's popping, you're always on yachts. If that's your money, fantastic. Congratulations, do you, baby girl. But how are you making that money is what matters. What are you losing in exchange for this lifestyle that you want to portray on the gram? Is it okay that you're losing yourself in the process? Yeah, man, that's pretty much it. Let's be careful, guys. Let's be careful. These things are not to be played with. It's easy to just say that you're living your best life. It's very easy to say that, but is it your best life if you have to lose your soul? If you have to lose a part of you, is it your best life? Is it really? But yeah, let me know your thoughts in the comment section. Let me know what you think about the street culture and prostitution. And yeah, I just want, let's be honest for once. And let's stop sugarcoating this thing. Let's stop making it look like you're living your best lives. The girls are up. No, lemaka, la rekisa. So yeah, let me know. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Lina Lakake Afrika, and thank you so much for watching this video. I appreciate it. And next time we're going to be talking about singleness and celibacy. Well, hopefully, if the Holy Spirit decides that he wants to karate chop me with these new conversations. But yeah, whatever pops up, ideally it would be celibacy and singleness. But this was a much needed chat. Okay, love you lots like jelly tarts, and enjoy your week.